Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome inside the MGM Grand here in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. This is Boxing, this is Top Rank, presented by Hall of Fame boxing promoter Mr. Bob Arum. October continues to stay fire as we have a huge title bout on the line this Friday, October 9th, 4:30 Pacific on ESPN+, and then we switch over to the network, 7 o'clock Pacific on ESPN. And yes, it is the vacant WBO featherweight title on the line. It's Ruban Villa, Emanuel Navarrete. A huge title fight, keeping Top Rank lit all October long. Let's get the undercards weighed in so we can get our main event out here sooner rather than later. It kicks off with 4 rounds in the junior middleweight division. Making his professional debut from Plainfield, New Jersey, Elliott, and his opponent from Oxon Hill, Maryland, Akeem Jackson. First on the scale, making his professional debut, Elliott. $152.8 for Elliott, and his opponent from Oxon Hill, Maryland, Akeem Jackson. $151.5. Pants on and all, $151.5 for Akeem Jackson. Gentlemen, we're going to have you come down to the front of the stage for a picture, please. This is 4 rounds in the junior middleweight division. Elliott making his professional debut, taking on Akeem Jackson. Elliott, Jackson, 4 rounds, the junior middleweight division. Our next bout is scheduled for 4 rounds in the junior featherweight division. Please welcome from Laredo, Texas, Steve Garza, and his opponent from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Rasheem Jefferson. First on the scale, Steve Garza. $123.5 for Garza, and his opponent from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Rasheem Jefferson. $123.8 for Jefferson. This is scheduled for 4 rounds in the junior featherweight division. Garza, Jefferson, 4 rounds, junior featherweight division. Moving right along, our next bout scheduled for 6 rounds in the lightweight division. Please welcome from Madera, California, Brian Lua, and his opponent from Calle, Puerto Rico, Nelson Cologne. First on the scale, Brian Lua. $131.6 for Lua. 131.6. His opponent from Calle, Puerto Rico, Nelson Cologne. $131.6 for Cologne. 6 rounds in the lightweight division. Brian Lua, Nelson Cologne. 6 rounds, the lightweight division. Our next bout is scheduled for 8 rounds in the middleweight division. Please welcome from Miami, Florida, sunny Primetime Dupre, and his opponent, presented in association with MTK Global, from Baltimore, Maryland, Lorenzo, Truck, Simpson. First on the scale, Sonny, Primetime Dupre. 154.8. 154.8 for Primetime Dupre. His opponent from Baltimore, Maryland, Lorenzo Truck Simpson. $156.4 for Truck Simpson. 156.4. Gentlemen, down to the X's up front for a picture, please. 8 rounds in the middleweight division. Primetime Dupre. Truck Simpson. 8 rounds, the middleweight division. Contracted weight for this fight was 156. Truck Simpson weighed in at 156.4. We're going to reweigh and see where we're at. 156.1 for Truck Simpson, 156.1. Lorenzo Truck Simpson has 1 hour to come back to us to lose that 0.1. Shouldn't be a problem. This was contracted at 156. Currently at 156.1. Our next bout is scheduled for 8 rounds in the junior welterweight division. Please welcome from Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic, Elvis, the Dominican Kid Rodrguez, and his opponent from Las Vegas, Nevada, Cameron Suave Crail. First on the scale, the Dominican Kid Rodrguez. 141.5 for Elvis, the Dominican Kid Rodrguez, and his opponent from Las Vegas, Nevada, Cameron Suave Crail. $141.2 for Cameron Suave Crail. This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds in the junior welterweight division. Elvis, the Dominican Kid Rodriguez, Cameron Suave Crail. 8 rounds, the junior welterweight division. It is now time to weigh in our co-main event, scheduled for 10 rounds in the middleweight division. Please welcome from Cordoba, Argentina, Gonzalo El Mago Korea, and his opponent from Zilandi, Kazakhstan, Yanabek, Kazakh-style Alim Kanuli. First on the scale, Gonzalo El Mago Korea. $158.6 for Korea, 158.6, and his opponent, Yanibek, Kazakh-style Alim Kanuli. $159.6 for Alim Kanuli. This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds in the middleweight division. Gonzalo El Mago Korea, Yanabek, Kazakh-style Alim Kanuli. 10 rounds, middleweight division. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to weigh in our main event, scheduled for 12 rounds for the vacant WBO Featherweight Championship of the World. Please welcome from Salinas, California, in association with Thompson Boxing and Banner Promotions, Ruban the Drac Villa the Fourth. His opponent, the former junior featherweight champion of the world, presented in association with Zanfer Promotions, Emanuel Navarrete. First on the scale, Ruban the Drac Villa. $125 even for the Drac Villa. 125. It's now time to weigh in the former junior featherweight world champ, Emanuel Navarrete. $126.2, 126.2 for Navarrete. Contracted weight here is 126. We're going to reweigh. $126 on the nose for Navarrete. 126 on the nose for Navarrete. This is our main event scheduled for 12 rounds for the vacant WBO Featherweight Championship of the World. From Salinas, California, Ruban the Drac Villa the Fourth. His opponent, Emanuel Navarrete. 12 rounds for the vacant WBO Featherweight Championship of the World. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Undercards begin at 4:30 Pacific time on ESPN+. The main event on ESPN around 7 p.m. It's for the vacant WBO Featherweight Championship of the World. Ruban the Drac Villa the Fourth, Emanuel Navarrete. As always, this is boxing. This is Top Rank. On behalf of everybody here in the bubble, we will see you tomorrow night.